I'm back. I've got some spikes developing nicely. There's this one, but this one is the second best spike I've got in my collection of 8 or 9. I think it's 9. Kind of depends on how you count the purple twins. Anyway, this is the second best. The first best is over here. There it is. And then you can see the purple one there on the black. It's not the best background, but... And is what I noticed is this one is the best spike I've got so far. It's also the only one that's got access to the fridge. It has got roots that have grown down into the water. Back here you can see green roots because water splashes up on that glass panel from the filter. So this is, well, not the only plant with access to the fridge. The Lucky Bamboo has access to the fridge technically too, but this is the only phalaenopsis with access to the fridge. And I noticed that, you know, it's doing the best. Apparently everybody else needs more food. There's the purple one. Can't really get to it without showing the growth. There's a little spike. I gotta just get a new hood and scrape the glass, but there's a little spike. It's doing okay, I guess. And those are about the only 4. I'm gonna lift this one up so you don't have to look at the algae in the tank again. Well, hopefully at least not too much. This is the one that had 2 spikes. Gotta do a little bit of a reach. There's 3 there. I know that last one looks like it might be blasting, but I can't get a good angle on it. It's not. It's just small. That was the one that had the clip over it. Down here, see, right there, that was the one that didn't have the clip over it. It was smaller and anemic. I guess I broke it, or a bug got in here and chewed it off. I think I accidentally broke it somehow and didn't notice. Maybe the dog chewed it off. I don't know what happened. But that's the other one. It's got 3 little blooms on it. But it hasn't been in my care that long. It might still be trying to figure out the new diet, which is aquarium water. And I add just a little bit of marine aquarium salt. Now, you might be thinking, Victor, that's a big time. No, you don't put salt on plants. Don't you know that kills plants? Well, yeah, it does. But I did notice when I have my fish-only saltwater tank that my plants were doing better. And the only thing I could think of is because the water bucket down here at my feet that did all the fish tank water changes was putting some of that marine water into No Name's tank, just like it was putting it in Owl's tank back in the fish room, and yeah, I had a couple other fish back then. So I'm trying to figure out, because since the tank went away, it seems that the plants weren't doing quite as well. So I figure I'll just add a little bit directly to No Name's tank and see where the sweet spot is, because I'm convinced that it's that marine salt that was doing it. So I've been doing this for a while. This year I think I'm going to up it to a quarter of a tablespoon. The measuring spoon is in the salt bucket now, and I'm going to figure this out. There is an interesting thing that adds strength to my hypothesis. I've got a list of 6 major elements. Some saltwater fish keepers do the top 5 major elements. And it's, the top 5 or 6 major elements for growing coral in this case. Because I was trying to grow coral, but without the right equipment, it was just too hard. But I do have marine salt. Now, those in that top 5, 6 of the major elements, guess what 3 are in there? Calcium, magnesium, and potassium. Just like you look at your dog food, you want meat right up at the top of the list of ingredients. Well, for as many ingredients that are in marine salt for saltwater fish tank mix, there's like a lot. a good portion of the elements is in these mixes. And an even greater portion of the world's elements is in natural ocean water. So you get things like copper and iodine. That's in there too. Manganese, that's a minor element in the mix. So, yeah, these guys are getting, yes, they're getting a salt mix, but they're getting a lot of elements in that salt mix. And right up there at the top of the list is calcium, magnesium, and potassium. So, yeah, I think I'm on to something. But I gotta be careful not to kill all my plants proving it, don't I? Okay. That's gonna be it for this one, I think. Talk to you next time.